Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alexandria and I am a stay-at-home mom. In today's video, I will be making a birthday cake for my daughter. I wanted to make this birthday really special for her, but I also didn't want to buy a cake. In my research to find a cake that wasn't lame looking but wasn't too hard to make, I came across this one that I feel like is perfect. It's exactly the vibe I was going for. It's different, it's colorful. I feel like she'll really be excited when she sees it, and that's the goal. It seems pretty straightforward, so let's get started and see if I can successfully recreate this cake. Zari, you want to say hi? What are you doing? Oh, you're so weak. Say hi. This first step is very important. You want to make sure that you butter and flour both of your pans really well. This will ensure that your cakes do not stick when we try to flip them out later on in the process. And here is my completed cake mix. The next step is to split your cake mix evenly into the square and circle pans and then allow them to bake. So I did use a canvas for this next step simply because they're individually wrapped in plastic, but you can use a poster board. I'm starting off by just cutting 1/4 of it out and rotating it 90 degrees, and then I'm just making sure that it's evenly sitting upright because it was a little lopsided.
You do it so well.
For this next part, I needed to create a perfect circle in the center of the circle cake, so I just decided to go with a cup. However, my cup circle wasn't perfectly centered in the circle cake, which I realized afterwards, so I ended up patching it up by just taking a sliver off of the circle piece that I cut out and just aligning it with the top of the two so that it would even out the thickness of the two.
Don't forget.
So now I'm just working to get this square cake out of the pan. However, I realized that I burnt it. So I just am going to cut off the bottom layer. And then during this process, I ended up cutting my finger right there. I sliced through my ring finger. So yes, please be careful during this process and don't burn your cake. But now I am just cutting along the top of the square to finish off the two. And then since I had cut off that bottom layer, it was shorter than the rest of the cake, that bottom part. So I ended up cutting more layers in order to even out the two and make it perfect. In hindsight, I'm realizing that I could have just left it on at a shorter level because this bottom part of the cake is going to have marshmallows on it, so you really wouldn't have noticed that it was shorter. So now I am taking some frosting that is already colored blue because I couldn't find dye at Walmart. So first things first, I'm patching up this piece because it keeps falling down. So I'm just using the frosting as an adhesive to make sure that that piece stays in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and frost the entire top of the cake. Now for the fun part. So I did have to get a party-sized bag of M&Ms for this, but I am just pulling out M&Ms and arranging them by color, thus creating the rainbow effect on the cake. I would just suggest using the middle yellow line as your guide so you don't go too far left or too far right, and make sure that you have room for both the red and orange on the left side and the blue and green on the right side. But really, it's super simple and easy. Even though it doesn't show this in the actual recipe, I did go back and touch up some of the sides with some extra frosting that I had, just to kind of clean up what it was looking like. Then I went ahead and added some jumbo marshmallows and some chocolate coins at the end of the rainbow. And I had some gold sugar granules that I went ahead and sprinkled around as well, and added some regular sized marshmallows so that we had different depths and clouds. And that's the completed cake. This is just a clip of us singing happy birthday to my daughter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out a few of my other videos while you're here, and also if you'd like to be notified when my new videos are uploaded, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, you gotta work harder. Blow.
Come on, Zari.
Good job. Get the rest of them. Get all of them. Keep going.
Come on, Zari, hard.
Come
Zari, hard.
closer.
Come on.
Come right here. Blow. Hard.
Do it again.
Good
Yay!
job.
You did it.
Good job, Zari.
Happy birthday, Zari.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.